Jane Finkle, The Introvert's Complete Career Guide, From Landing a Job, to Surviving, Thriving, and Moving on Up. The book, The Introvert's Complete Career Guide, by Jane Finkle offers valuable advice specifically catering to introverts searching for success in their professional lives. The summary covers topics such as interviewing techniques, resume building, social media use, networking, and workplace survival strategies. This guide helps introverts overcome obstacles they may face in their careers, from showcasing achievements to building professional relationships, using their core strengths and intuitive skills. Get ready to explore insightful tips and strategies that will help you succeed and advance in the constantly changing job market.
Mastering the art of self-assessment for introverts. During job interviews, personal questions are likely to come up, making it challenging for introverts to express themselves. However, conducting a self-assessment to reflect on personality, talents, and positive adjectives can be a simple yet effective way to avoid hesitation and answer interview questions confidently. Jane Finkle's client, Joan, successfully secured a fundraising position by identifying herself as intelligent, creative, decisive, and ambitious. Being prepared to answer personal questions during a job interview not only overcomes brain freeze but also highlights the valuable qualities one would bring to the team. Resume writing tips for introverts. Learn how introverts can showcase their achievements on their resume and impress recruiters without coming off as egocentric. Use the scope contribution outcome method to articulate the tangible results of your accomplishments and stand out from other applicants. Do you feel like you're missing out on job opportunities because your achievements aren't articulated well on your resume? If you're an introvert, you might find it challenging to share your accomplishments with others. However, your resume is an excellent medium to showcase your achievements, and it could be your ticket to an interview. One of the challenges faced by introverts is the discomfort in sharing their achievements. But recruiters often spend as little as 6 seconds looking at a resume, which means you need to present your achievements quickly and convincingly. Make a list of your initiatives, programs, or solutions that you've contributed to. Don't forget to include procedural improvements that you've made, such as streamlining processes or reducing costs or waste. The scope contribution outcome method can help you articulate the tangible results of your accomplishments. For each item on your list, identify the breadth of the project, the actions you took, and the results you achieved. Then condense this information into pithy points that recruiters can quickly absorb and be impressed by. Clearly articulated outcomes and achievements are crucial to standing out from other applicants. Sheila, a social media campaign designer who worked for a marketing firm, almost missed out on job opportunities because her resume simply stated that she'd implemented a successful campaign. However, by expanding her outcomes to include the client's changes to their marketing program, she was able to communicate her talents effectively. Although it might feel uncomfortable to articulate your achievements on paper, without doing so, you may never reach the interview stage. Use these tips to showcase your accomplishments and impress recruiters without coming off as egocentric. Leveraging social media for networking. For introverts, social media can be daunting, but it can also be a powerful tool for networking. LinkedIn is the largest online professional network, making it an ideal place to start. Building a strong profile with as much detail as possible is key to presenting yourself in the best light and attracting potential employers. Don't rely on the default message template when reaching out to connections, personalize your message. Twitter can also be useful for networking by attending seminars, following relevant industry blogs, and leaving comments to stimulate discussion. Building a virtual network through social media takes time and effort, but the opportunities that arise can be unexpected and significant. Networking for introverts. Networking for introverts may seem daunting, but it's not impossible. Jane Finkle, the author of The Introvert's Complete Career Guide, explains that introverts can be powerful networkers by embracing their natural strengths. As reflective thinkers, introverts can prepare by highlighting their professional strengths and crafting a brief introduction that showcases what they do. Their curiosity can also help them initiate meaningful conversations by drafting questions related to the event they're attending and tapping into topics they're passionate about. By focusing on their strengths and interests, introverts can overcome their inhibitions and become compelling conversationalists even in high-pressure situations. Conquer job interview anxiety. Preparing thoroughly and using body language can help introverted candidates overcome interview anxiety. The SMART technique can help you clarify your responses, while the performer, pose and confident nonverbal communication can help you present yourself well. Job interviews can be daunting, especially for introverts who may struggle with assertiveness and self-promotion. However, with proper preparation and a few techniques for managing anxiety, even the most shy and modest candidates can impress potential employers. Thorough preparation is essential for introverts, who may have a tendency to clam up or shy away from self-promotion during interviews. Researching the organization and its goals, as well as the team you'll be working with, is a good way to start. The SMART technique can also help you articulate your strengths and value. Clarify your current situation and motivation for applying, describe actions you've taken in past roles, share the results of those actions, and explain your unique skills and transformation. This will help you respond fully and confidently to interview questions. Managing anxiety is also key to presenting yourself well during an interview. Harvard Business School professor Amy Cuddy recommends practicing the performer pose, which involves standing with arms raised in a V shape to boost confidence and feelings of power. This nonverbal communication can help put introverted candidates in a positive frame of mind. During the interview itself, nonverbal communication is also essential. According to research by UCLA Professor Emeritus Albert Mehrabian, 93% of communication is nonverbal. It's important to communicate confidence and interest through confident posture, even tone of voice, and making eye contact with the interviewer. Remember to take a breath and consider your response to difficult questions, rather than letting them throw you off balance. With these techniques, even introverted candidates can approach job interviews with confidence and present themselves as strong and capable candidates for any position. Navigating job negotiations as an introvert. If you're an introvert, negotiating a job offer might seem daunting. However, being an introvert can actually work in your favor during the process. Start by evaluating whether the offer aligns with other organizations, conduct a salary analysis, and factor in benefits. Corporate businesses have more negotiation leeway than not-for-profits. When it comes to negotiation, role-playing with a friend can help build confidence. Use reflective listening when negotiating with an extrovert and be patient when negotiating with an introvert. With these steps, you can successfully navigate job negotiations as an introvert. Building strong relationships in a new workplace. Nearly half of all employees fail within their first year of a new job. Surprisingly, qualification is not the issue, rather it is often poor interpersonal skills. To avoid becoming part of this statistic, prioritize building strong professional relationships with your manager, colleagues, and support staff since they make up the team you will be working with. Start by getting to know your manager on a personal and professional level, as this relationship can provide a solid foundation. You should also build and foster relationships with your colleagues and support staff and show appreciation for any help they offer you. Finally, seize opportunities to connect with senior management, as they could have insights you'd never expect. These efforts can make a world of difference in your integration and long-term success in the workplace. Overcoming introversion at the workplace. Being an introvert can be a challenge, especially in a team setting where extroverted colleagues often dominate meetings and discussions. This book offers tips for introverts to overcome this hurdle, such as using their observational skills to identify and solve problems within the company. Diplomatic interruption is another method that can be used to interject and contribute to discussions without causing offense. Finally, it's important for introverts to communicate their successes to others in a non-egotistical way, such as highlighting outcomes or using social media. By doing so, introverts can increase their visibility and ensure that their value is recognized.
Finkle's book, The Introvert's Complete Career Guide, helps introverts effectively navigate the professional world by leveraging their innate qualities. By following strategies and tips provided in the summary, introverts can master job interviews, build impressive resumes, network both online and in person, communicate their ideas effectively, and cultivate strong relationships in the workplace. This guide empowers introverts to discover their unique strengths, cultivate confidence, and achieve career success in a predominantly extroverted world.